Alright, we're going to test out this super goop here, see if it's any good. Sure tossed enough for it. Yeah. They said that worked. Sure is messy. Yeah, we'll try it out, see what happens. First thing I do is I gotta put the coupler on here. So we're gonna have to tighten this all up. So we'll be doing this on the floor most likely. Yeah, this is some really nice stuff here. First one we don't know how much to put on, so we're just going to layer it up on here and see what happens. We don't want it inside the rusty pipe. So we have to clean it off now. Sure slippery. Okay, down to our favorite spot on the floor again. Okay, we use the different pipe wrenches here. I don't think it was that one. I can use that one maybe. Definitely going to use this one. I'm going to tighten it this way this time, so let's go in this direction. Four. Biting me. The further this goes in there, the more it helps me, so I don't want to be bashful about torquing. Don't exactly get my knuckles either. When it slips, your knuckles are going to get nailed. Okay, that went in there pretty far. Oop. It's in there pretty deep. Looks like about the right amount of goop. Don't have too much extra around there. Looks like it's in there pretty deep too on the inside. Good with that. Okay, now we'll just go to, okay, the next piece goes up on the pipe. Goes up here. Let me be way over here again. Keep soaking up inches like that, we'll be good. I don't know how much we gained. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm going to tighten this up into the head. So we're going to goop up both sides of this and just tighten this one here around as we go. And that'll go in. Let's see, but before we do that, we got to get this in here. I can tighten it up separate. Got to figure out the procedure you're going to use for torquing this stuff in here. So I'm going to goop all this stuff up. Yeah. Stuff's like it's already dried up. Stuff sure was expensive for being crappy like this. And you want to spare it too much because I don't think we're going to be getting this piece out again. So you got to put enough on there to actually do something. It's supposed to have Teflon in here. It's white. Whether there's Teflon in there or not, I don't know. Now, tapered pipe thread, you put the stuff on the start of the thread and it'll go on up. Okay, so we're going to screw that right into our head. Right in this big hole right here. Maybe like that. Almost like we know what we're doing. Yeah. It's already on my fingers. Okay, now we got to tighten that up. Should be able to use this one. Just a wrench I didn't spray, and it's the one I need to spray. So I'm using it. All right. It's lubed. We're going to do these one at a time until we get them all done. So you got to tighten in a way that works. So how many more turns can we get? I think it's getting tight. Yeah. Ah. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. I think it's safe to say that's tight. So it didn't screw into here very far, but it's sucked up into here pretty good. So now we got to go ahead and put that into there. Tighten the piss out of it. And hopefully that'll go in there enough to do something, but it looks like it's even shorter than it was. Yeah, this thing's definitely way too long. We're definitely going to have to do something about this. Yeah, I'm reshortened, cut that end off. Oh, fun, fun, fun. More stuff to do. I like having this long here so you can put a pipe wrench on it and take it out. When you have a short coupler, you obviously can't do that. Okay, it needs to go that way a little bit more. Maybe a little more than that. That'll be close enough. Put some more magic goop on here. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's see, use this one or the big one? We'll use this one. This one works pretty good usually. This stuff is in the way still. Pinch my thumb in the head there. You get too tight, you break it off, so be careful. That should be pretty tight. Okay, how'd that do? How much did we gain? Still 2 inches too long. It hasn't changed yet. It's still too damn long. Even though I'm soaking up dimension, it's still too damn long. Alright, so we're going to have to shorten this quite a bit. Okay, that's snugged in. So get our felt tip pin here so we can get up there and mark it. Yeah, that thing's way too long. So I have to mark it to see where we're at. Now this will pull in a little bit more right here. I'll probably gain a 1/4 inch here, I imagine, when I tighten that down. Now this won't stretch, so but I can bend it for extra length. So I gotta be a little bit on the long side. I can't cut it too short. That'll be worse than what I'm doing right now. So compress it down a little bit. So now we can take it down. Lubricate this up so it's turn easier. So there's our mark. So I want the threads to top out the thread right here. So that means I'll probably cut it off right here. We'll thread it all the way to this point, and I should be able to put it in close to that. Probably threads need to be a little bit past this line. So definitely needs to be cut off right here and rethread it. So I think I'll go ahead and cut it off in the bandsaw so it'll be a clean cut, and then they can just rethread it. And then hopefully it won't be too short. And as long as you probably got about a 1/4 inch of movement in here, we can play with it. And then you got to start doing weird bends like this to soak up length. So we'll have to figure that out. See, I'm not sure how far that thread's in. All I can do is go by this coupler down here, how far this one goes in. We're assuming that that one goes the same depth. So this black mark needs to be that far into the thread. Oop, right here, the fork. So I got to take this with me and have it shortened. So it looks like I'm at least an inch too long, probably about probably an inch and a half, really. But definitely an inch and a 1/4 too long. About 1 diameter. I told him to make it a little long. So 24 is probably what would... I told him between 25 and 26 inches. So what would they actually cut it at? 25 and a half. So if it was 24 inches, it would have fit. See, I had to be different. I had to make it better. So that screwed it up. All right. So we'll have to deal with that. One more thing we gotta do. All right, so let's see, which one did they cut? This is the side they cut. That goes on there. All right, so this is the side we're gonna cut. Yep, one that's marked. All right, so I'll work with that a little later. Shorten that tube up, make it work. Okay, now I gotta drop down here and figure out the mess. I actually got the mess over there, don't I? I got that mess to deal with. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of parts here to play with. Get that out of my way. So I got to figure out how we're going to make that all work right up in there. So this is the initial plan. Okay, what was I going to do? I had to get a reducer. I got all kinds of good junk down here to choose from. I got different ones of these too. There we go. 1 inch and 3/4 reducer. Okay, that'll get me from 1 inch to 3/4. Because this is 3/4 here. Damn it. There we go. This is 3/4. That goes in there, and then we just need a piece of pipe to go in between those two right there, and we're good. So I have multiple lengths here to choose from. One of these should fit. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 inches. Or actually, it's 2, 3, and 4, I think. And then we should have a union, which is 1 inch. There you go. It's 4 different lengths. One of these should do the trick. Looks a little short. This can go up in the air. Even this one looks a little short. This can go up in the air too. I think this might be the answer. We'll have to get all this tightened up and see if that's too short. Depends on how far this stuff threads in. What do they call this, a 4? They call this a 3. Those don't work. Alright, so these are all the tools we get to play with. If I had to guess, I think we're going to need a 4-incher. It's going to be close. All this stuff's got to be pulled up together, so it's going to be what it's going to be, obviously. Alright, so I need to get this part here handled. So this is the hardest thing to deal with, is this. So this is the first one I'm going to deal with. So I'm going to hold this in the vise and then tighten that, and hopefully that'll get that pretty snugged up, and then I can tighten this down onto this. And we'll have to spin this around to what we need it to be. Hopefully it's the right spot. Okay. Crescent wrench and pipe wrench. There's a smaller pipe wrench. This one. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle. What's it going to take to make it work? This finally cooled off. That was red hot, remember? Now, I don't need this for lubricant, but I do need something for, for sealing, but I do need something for a little bit of lubrication, so it'll make it slide a little easier if you have something on these threads. They do go in there tight, so do it for that reason only. Besides, it makes a mess. Anytime you make a mess, it's got to be good, right? I forget where that's supposed to go. That's a start though. Okay, now we'll go ahead and tighten this one down. Goop on it first. See where it's supposed to go. That's kind of important. Obviously that's not the right spot. This angle's good, but the rest of it's not. Let's see, this is going to be fun to put together. So right off the bat, it looks like I should have a coupler in here. One of these quick disconnect couplers, like this one. So we can get this damn thing apart. Technically we have that down here, so I guess we don't have to. It'd make it a little easier. Okay, so I got to turn this thing 180. Here, that one's pretty good. This guy got another turn tighter. So I'll try to tighten it up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's going to be the last turn. That's definitely going to be the last turn. Ooh. Chips. Felt that. Oh, blood. Don't feel right unless you put a little blood to the cause. Let's see, let's put it over here. Goes this way, dumbass. Ah! Right in the head. You got me right in the head. Yeah. Those are cop cars. You can tell the cop cars from the ambulances. They go through the gears. Ambulances drive slow, cops haul ass. Okay, that needs to go just a tick further, it looks like. Unless I put it over there. Actually, that's probably a pretty good angle. There you go. He's hauling ass out there. Okay, that looks pretty good if you didn't tighten anything else up. But by the time you tighten all these other fittings up, that's going to be way up there. But I can rebend the tube a little bit to compensate. So I'm good with that. Must be something important going on out there. Damn, it's 11:15. You would think the donut shop would be closed already. Are they chasing you out there?
Yeah. They're upset about something I did.
I figured the donut shop was just closed, but oh well.
So what you just bust a line?
I'm replumbing the thing here.
Oh. The replumbing for the vacate?
Yep. So we had to go, that piece of pipe that I had all that trouble getting in. This one is too long. So it doesn't fit. Actually, if I jack this up right here a little bit.
Yeah, unless you can thread your own pipe, those are never going to be the right length. PVC has incredible pressure.
Yeah, actually I can lift this thing up because it just sits there.
Aren't you out of here next month?
Nope.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, I can put a piece of wood under here. Good, now I don't have to redo it. I like that. Yeah, now I can make it work. But I probably went too far with this now. I have to rebend it back.
Yeah, when you're close to compressor, you can't use PVC. My well pump.
No, you're supposed to have this flexible stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Of course, we never do anything by the book around here. So.
Well, where are you going to get flexible stuff?
All right, so this here. So now I got to tighten all that stuff up. I got to tighten that big one up. And then play with it.
That's a dryer?
And I poked myself too. Yeah. No, it's not a dryer, it's a cooler. Mm-hmm. It's a cooler. Cool.
Why do you want to cool the air?
Gets the water out.
Okay, dryer.
No. It condenses out when it cools off. When it's hot, it's steamy, it doesn't do a very good job.
Well, we're using Texas terminology.
Well, you know, you foreigners. You foreigners think you're special. Us Californians, we just know we're dumbasses, so we don't care.
Call everything by the right name.
That's right. So now I don't have to cut that. I'll just jack that whole damn thing up by an inch. Put a 2x4 under it. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, thread that pipe's no fun.
Well, they already recut it, so we're gonna try it.
Oh, go back over there?
No, I'm just gonna put the thing in now. I got a plan.
Weld it.
It was pissing me off having to go back again. I already did this like 15
yeah.
times. I was late. You ever use this pipe crap here before?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Does it work?
Oh yeah. Just want to keep it from galling, and it will gall in a heartbeat if you don't put something on there.
Oh, this is galvanized. It would never know that.
Yeah, all right. It's from the back roads of China over there somewhere.
Oh, this is American-made stuff here, isn't
No,
it?
no, that stuff's good. We're talking about the pipe.
Oh, the pipe? Oh, this is quality merchandise.
Oh no, I use that exact same Teflon lube. It's badass.
This is good old American tubing there, I can tell.
Oh yeah. And Depot special.
At least the scrap metal was. Hey, I got a handle now. So this was bent down, so I couldn't put this in there earlier. No, not yet. There it goes. I found it. I found the spot.
The worst thing about that white stuff is you get it on your hands, it's really hard to get off. It's worse than grease.
It's worse than this.
Yeah.
Okay, what goes on there?
Pipe wrench. Okay, put the old flex.
I thought my pipe wrenches were big. No, they're too small.
Those look fine to me.
Yeah, you weren't watching me take them off, the stuff off.
Oh.
I was taking the vintage fittings out of the air compressor here, and they were not appreciating coming out at all.
I'm glad to hear you're not leaving anytime soon.
I didn't say not soon, I just say not this year.
Good.
We are here for one more year. And then,
Boy, things sure are hopping around here.
you're going to have a nice new building for me down there.
Maybe it turns into a Mexican restaurant or something.
Shitty ass fucking Houston.
Well,
Yeah, right next to a Mexican restaurant, because I got enough of here already.
no, this is going to be another Mexican restaurant. I've seen it already.
Oh, you mean my Look at that. It's like downtown now. Look at that nice shiny new pipe on there. Okay.
1 week project, huh?
Oh, I've been working this for years.
Yeah, okay.
This has been up here for about 3 or 4 years now.
Oh my. You're all excited about extending your lease.
Oh yeah. Yeah, overjoyed on that new
Yeah,
bill.
you're too much fun.
Yeah, that new payment plan he's on, yeah. I got a job for you to do.
Yeah. You put lube on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tighten it up while I hold that one?
Well, yeah. I just don't know how to finagle over there.
Yeah, I'll get the camera out of the way. All right, we're leaving for now.